Hey everybody, it's your Sam and I am here with another video. Before I get into the section about the foreshadowing, which is what this video is going to be about according to the title card here, I have an announcement. Here on YouTube is a channel called Broken Entertainment, and this collaboration we have created, Broken Entertainment and I, is over on Discord, and I think it's going to be a great help to a good many of us author tubers here, because it is a Discord for finding beta readers and alpha readers for your work. Yeah, you heard that right. I'm going to leave the link down in the description below so that you can join our Discord, and hopefully we can get people partnered up with awesome beta readers for their work. You can find someone to beta read for or alpha read. It's going to be great. And of course, also on that channel, you're going to have places where you can just generally talk and hang out and get to know one another and all that good stuff. But the main focus is going to be finding alpha readers and beta readers for yourself and your work, and probably eventually critique partners too. Make sure to check that out. Y'all are more than welcome to join us, and I hope to see you there. Now, on to the main portion of this video. I did mention in the earlier foreshadowing video that there's probably going to be about 4 more videos. Well, I realize that y'all out there probably aren't as much of an animal lover as I am. So I could really consolidate those 3 videos down into one. And this is going to be the one right here. I'm going to talk a little bit about how you can use foreshadowing with insects, reptiles, birds, mammals, and fish. Now, all of these groups of animals have different connotations according to the group. We all know that insects usually are kind of or scary, or even kind of disturbing. And we all know that a lot of the mammals in our world are seen as cute or as strength or something like that. So you can take kind of a group aspect and put it into your work. You know, you don't necessarily have to name particular animals, but it would be great to have some specific references in your work, because you want to paint a picture with your words, not leave your reader into the darkness. But as I was saying, you can take a group of insects and add some symbolism to your work with them. Horror and paranormal and all that good stuff shows you great ways to use insects as symbolism. Most of the horror genre and paranormal genre and things of that nature use insects as a way to make the character feel creepy, or make the setting creepy, or scare somebody even. As with all of these groups, all animals and insects and fish and birds, make sure that you do your research on your setting. Cobras are not found all over the world. Elephants are not found all over the world. I'm talking naturally here. I'm not talking as in zoos or wildlife rehabilitation places or anything like that, or certain schools that might have some animals as ambassadors to their community. Naturally, polar bears aren't everywhere, penguins aren't everywhere. So make sure that you have your setting in mind, that you're doing your research as to what animals and creatures your character is going to naturally run into in order for you to use that particular creature as an element of symbolism or foreshadowing in your work. There's a lot of mythos and folklore and all that good stuff. A lot of word of mouth storytelling behind a lot of different creatures. Most of these are mammals, but there's a lot with birds and fish and some insects too, and reptiles as well. All you have to do is a basic search and you can find up all kinds of stories about different animals and how they have affected people, how people have revered them as symbols of gods, or as symbols of nature, or as symbols of certain feelings and emotions and powers. As you're writing your story, keep those things in mind too. If you want, you can turn it on their head if you have, especially if you have a different world, or it's kind of a dystopian type world, or the world is fully grown if you're writing historical. Maybe you can take that particular mythos that built the symbolism behind the animal and show how it's being built. Or you can take the particular mythos that we have now and show the degradation of that mythos and into a new one if you're writing kind of a dystopian. If you're writing a brand new world, then you can always create your own mythos around the creatures that you have created for that world. Spiders don't have to be scary. Maybe they're seen as builders and creatives, and they hold the power of building and creating. Bears don't necessarily have to be seen as strength. Maybe they are seen more as familial or motherly, which they kind of are in some aspects too, but you know where I'm going with this. Maybe fish aren't seen as gross, slimy things, but maybe they have a kind of power of good luck, as in like the koi or the goldfish. So yeah, just keep in mind where your setting is and how that particular mythos grows into the symbolism that you're going to use for your story. Another thing that you need to do is keep in mind the size, the colors, and areas where your creatures are going to appear. A crow is seen differently than a blue jay. Even though they are very similar, they're kind of in the same family. Crows are given more of a gothic feel to them, whereas blue jays are seen a little bit brighter. They are evil little things, so sometimes. So keep that in mind, how visually your characters are going to react to certain colors, certain sizes of things, certain ways that the animals sound will also create a different reaction or a different thought to seeing that animal or hearing that animal or whatever. Hearing a crow cry means something very different than hearing a cardinal cry. So keep that in mind. One's kind of, dealing with death or misfortune, and another is dealing with the hope of spring returning, or, winter coming on, or something like that. So yeah, there's all kinds of aspects that you can use with creatures. Their call, the colors that they have, what they shed. Finding certain feathers of an animal is seen as lucky. Also, during hunting, having certain parts, like a tooth or a claw, to that animal is also seen as lucky, or it can provide some protection to the person who killed it if they wear it as a necklace or something like that. Are animals revered, or are they just seen as food or pets or something to that nature? Got to keep all that in mind so that you can build your mythos around it, so that you can build your symbolism around them. So that's me combining 3 videos into one. Granted, I didn't go into specifics because honestly, you're going to have to do your own research on this anyway, and there's no way I can cover all the research in my YouTube channel and it not take up years and years and years of videos. do your research, do a general search. There are a ton of books out there that have animals and their meanings in dreams, animals and their meanings to certain religions, animals and their meanings to certain peoples, cultures, and ways of thinking. Just do a little bit of research and you'll be fine. Don't forget about the Discord Broken Entertainment and I have created. I guess I should actually say the name. It's Uniting Beta Readers and Authors. So we're kind of shortening it to UBRaA. I guess. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, and I think it's going to be very helpful. Again, the link is going to be down in the description below, along with Broken Entertainment's channel here on YouTube. So come join us, and hopefully we can find each other some beta readers and alpha readers, and hopefully soon to be critique partners as well. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you can be updated on when I upload videos. I upload videos every Sunday and Thursday, and I also do live streams every Thursday at 9 AM Eastern Standard Time. I talk about things like this foreshadowing series here, things that will help us authors and writers live a fulfilled life. Sometimes I show you how crazy it can make us all be, and that you are not alone in the craziness or the feeling of imposter syndrome going on. I also talk a little bit about my mental health and how I stay creative during those days where it's not so great. Thank you again for watching. Be kind to one another out there. Stay safe, keep writing, and keep being creative. And I will see you next time.